Okay, let's continue the discussion of the same example of figure 12.2 between Barkley and Allied, right? So here we already know there is no dominant strategy for each player. But then if you look at player Allied, and we already discussed this, the two strategies available for Allied, for example, setting a price $1.30 generate 1 to 2, while the other strategy generate 4, 7, 5. So there is a direction of inequality opening to the same direction, right? So as you see here, the strategy $1.30 is dominated by strategy $1.55 as it generates always strictly last payoff. So you can predict that player Allied will never play this dominated strategy. So as it will be never played by by player Allied, you can eliminate this strategy from out of the game. So you can reduce the game of 3 by 3 to 3 by 2, and in this reduced game, now you can see if you can actually proceed further elimination. So let's look at Barkley here. Then now pricing $1 generate 3 and 10, while another strategy $1.35 generate 5 and 14. So in this reduced game, then you can tell pricing $1 is dominated by another strategy $1.35. So Barkley can expect Allied will never play $1.30, given that rational expectation Barkley's strategy $1 is dominated. So Barkley will never play this strategy either, so you can eliminate that, and the game will be further reduced to 2 by 2 game. Now let's continue. Then here you can see for Allied, now for $0.95 strategy generate $1 and 0, but other strategy $1.55 generate 7 and 5, and there is inequality opening up to same direction. So you can say in this reduced 2 by 2 game, Allied $1.55 dominates 95 cents, or in other words, 95 cent strategy for Allied is dominated by $1.55. So Allied can reason it's not good to play $1.30, and given that expectation, it can also anticipate Barkley will never play $1 strategy, which is also eliminated. Then given that anticipation, that reduced to 2 by 2 game, Allied strategy playing 0.95 cent won't be beneficial, so it can further eliminate this strategy. So now the game reduced to this 2 by 1 game. So Allied will only play $1.55 that survive all this elimination. Then now Barkley can reason for this reduced game. Now either choosing $1.35 generate 14, or another strategy in this available reduced game $1.65 generate 8, which is worse than 14. So in this reduced game, Barkley can further eliminate this strategy. So you can conclude Barkley is pricing $1.35 and Allied pricing $1.55 that generate payoff 14 and 7 respectively is iterative dominance equilibrium, as we found it by iterative elimination of dominated strategy. Thanks for watching.